Hello and namaste friends. This is your nutritionist Prerna from NutriReach once again back with something very interesting. So in this video I am here today to clear up myths about food, about nutrition to be given to children during some common issues that are generally faced by children. So this is episode number 5 of the ABCD series, that is all about children's diet. So first moving on to constipation, followed by foods that can help increase the height in children, in helping them to have a good growth spurt, and also about ulcers, cold and cough issues. So we are going to be talking about these 4 specific conditions in this video. Stay tuned till the end, do watch it completely, and definitely share below your comments and your request on whatever topics you would want me to discuss on. So let's begin. First we are going to be talking about constipation, which is a very common issue in children. Now constipation is basically restricted bowel movements, and there are various reasons for a child being constipated. If a child is below 7 years of age and if he is having a bowel movement for 2 to 3 days in a week is okay and it is considered normal. But beyond that, a daily proper bowel movement, a proper bowel cycle is something which is very important, because as even Ayurveda says, mal mein bahut bal hai. So let's understand what are the foods that can help to improvise the bowel movements in children. Foods which are with the skin and the seeds. So for example, this is very simple to understand कि कौन सी vegetables लेनी चाहिए, कौन से fruits लेनी चाहिए. So for example, potatoes with the peel. You can give them apples, but this also has to be with the peel. Do not remove the peel of the apple. So apples to be used with the peel on, the pomegranates, the guava, kiwi, anjeer if it is available in the fresh fruit form, or even you can give dried anjeer for that matter. Pear, grapes, prunes juice, banana, papaya, spinach in any form, whether be it spinach khichdi or spinach soup, or you can add spinach into different recipes like the chillas, the pudlas, all these kind of things. So using spinach is a superfood dealing with constipation in children in a much better way. Moving on to the juices, so the lemon juice is very beneficial. Betel leaf juice, that is नागरवेल के पत्तों का जूस, आप इसको निकाल सकते हैं घर पे. Just by adding water and putting it into the mixer, you can extract the betel leaf juice. These are very helpful during this condition. Prunes juice is again very beneficial. Staying hydrated with simple warm water can be an excellent remedy to deal with the constipation issues. Making the child indulge in any kind of physical activity or exercise, followed by a proper abdominal massage with any oil that you can use, and with a hot or a warm water bath can be very effective to deal this condition. And it can definitely work wonders. Dry fruits like blackberries, cranberries, apricots, dates, and anjeer, flax seeds can improve the digestion process as well. Yogurt, buttermilk, they are all probiotics, very good for the gut health in general. And to this yogurt or to the buttermilk, you can add roasted jeera powder and some kala namak to it, or rock salt. It can add to the improvisation of the digestive system. Ghee is a very rich source of butyric acid, and ghee must be consumed during constipation. वो भी कच्चा घी, मतलब आप कुकिंग में घी नहीं यूज करके जो भी चीज़ आपने बनाई है, जैसे खिचड़ी है, आपने उसके ऊपर से घी डाला तो उस घी का बेनिफिट्स मिल सकता है. Also, application of the cow's ghee in the anal region can bring about proper peristaltic movements into their system. Apart from this, हमने नानी दादी के नुस्खे तो बहुत सुने ही हैं, तो उनमें से कुछ 2-3 नुस्खे मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगी जो आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं. एक है काला नमक अजवाइन. So take 1 teaspoon of both and give them to just chew and have it with a glass of lukewarm water. This is one. Number 2 is ginger lemon juice, 1 teaspoon each with lukewarm water, and adding a little bit of honey to this. Also adding a drop of cow's ghee to this can get really beneficial. And 10 to 12 black raisins. So you have to soak them overnight, and first thing in the morning you can give this to your child. So this is about dealing with constipation in children. Next we move on to how we can help our children increase their height with the help of correct food intake. So let's begin. So height increase depends upon various factors ranging from the growth spurt, the hormonal development, to the genetic makeup of the child. But there are certain foods that can help us to stimulate this growth hormone in children. What are those foods is what we are going to be knowing. And in this particular topic, there are 2 tried and tested and proven combinations of foods that I'm going to be sharing about, which are excellent and proven to help increase height in children. All these things comes from your own kitchen. So it is the Kitchen Khazana. Before I move ahead, guys, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do share in the comments as well. Also, if you think this video is helpful to you and to your friends around, do not forget to share it with them. For increasing height, there are 3 important factors. 1. Proper sleep, good nutrition, and correct forms of exercising. So the stretching exercises aids largely in increasing the height in children. So let's begin and understand, apart from the 2 important decoctions that I'm going to be mentioning it to you right now. We know that milk and milk products, broccoli, drumsticks, eggs, soya, sprouts, dals, basically foods that are rich in protein and calcium must be a part of their daily diet. Let's note down these 2 guaranteed combinations of food from the kitchen that can help your children increase their height. So first we move on to the 3 ingredient recipe. 1 tablespoon of homemade makhan, 1 teaspoon of honey, and 1 elaichi banana or half of the big banana. Just mash this all together any time of the day. Just give this to your child every day. Do this for a month and share it to me in the comment section or on my videos, and let me know what is the difference that you have observed. Moving on to the second important decoction. For this you will have to note it down with a pen and paper because it's a little longer one. So what you have to do is take black sesame seeds, which is 100 grams. Powder the black sesame seeds, black till seeds, powder it and store it in the jar. Take 5 almonds and half teaspoon of pumpkin seeds. Soak both of them together and blend it. Take 1 glass of cow's milk, or you can take almond's milk. You will add to this 1/4 teaspoon of ashwagandha powder for kids and half teaspoon for adults. Add the 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds that we blended initially, 1 teaspoon of the almond and the pumpkin seeds blend that we had made, 1 teaspoon of honey, which is optional, and give this in this glass of milk before going to bed daily. Try this out and definitely do not forget to comment to me. Ulcers. Ulcers are small boils which are found on the tongue or anywhere in the mouth region. Also in their lips, which is inside or on the sides, and it leads to irritation in the food. It also leads to the loss of taste for some time. So majorly this is caused due to a very bad gut health. It is a clear indication that stomach clearing is not happening correctly. So rough spicy food can increase this ulcerations. Food additives also lead to ulcerations, and also harsh bristles of the toothbrush can lead to ulcers in children. The recovery generally takes a little time. So approximately you need to understand that there are two important factors to deal with ulcers. One is good sleep and the other one is a good hydration status. So जितना पानी आप पिला सके बच्चों को इस टाइम पे उनको डेफिनेटली आपको देना चाहिए. Avoid chocolates, processed foods, junk food, fried food, deep fried, acidic food, citrus foods, and a high amount of salt can create a lot of irritation to these boils. Foods that can help during this time, apart from the remedies that I'll be mentioning now. So a diet which is rich in the probiotics, which is rich in dahi, the Yakult, bananas, papayas, then cranberries is again very good, chickus, this all aids in a quicker recovery. Let's understand the Dadi Nani ke nuske. So few of them that are personally my tried and tested for my children. So 8 grams of mishri and you take 1 gram of camphor. You mix this into a kind of a paste and apply it in the areas where there is swelling or where there is ulcers that you can see. Gargling with coconut milk is also effective. In fact, even having coconut water can be very good. Barley water is something that is you can get it over the counter in the medical stores. So basically आपको जो gut health है उसमें जितना alkaline foods आप दे सको. So ज्वार का रोटी will help. Barley water will be excellent to deal with ulcers. बहुत ठंडक देता है पूरे digestive system को. So हाँ, लेकिन अगर बच्चों को साथ में cold cough है तो you should be avoiding the barley at that time. Apart from that, tulsi leaves, or you can take tulsi arka, maybe 1 drop, honey and turmeric, and apply this paste on the areas where there is ulcerations that you can see. Gond is something. Gond is you will get it at any kirana store. So basically Gond is a herb which is very beneficial for a lot of things, and especially during ulcers, be it for children or be it for adults. You can just put that Gond in the mouth before sleeping and let it melt by itself, and you will see miraculous results in the morning next day when you get up. So a diet which is rich in antioxidants, a diet which is rich in multivitamins is recommended during the ulcerations. You should be avoiding citrus fruits, citrus vegetables at this time because this can cause irritation to the ulcers. Okay. And the last and the most common topic that is faced by mothers and by the parents during the rearing of the children is the common cold and cough, and this is commonly seen during different kind of weather change as well. So इसको डील करने के लिए हमारे पास बहुत सारे नुस्खे होते हैं, बहुत सारे दादी नानी के रेमेडीज होते हैं, और इन सारी रेमेडीज को आपको कम से कम 3 consecutive days, so 3 consecutive days you should be doing out on these remedies. And if it does not subside, then you can approach your doctor, either homeopathy, allopathy, whatever doctor, your pediatrician, and you can get the essential medications to deal with the cold and cough. Generally people follow a lot of remedies, and some things like salt water gargling, hydration with the warm water, taking steam with the ajwain. So when you are boiling the water, you put some ajwain and you can put 1 or 2 lavang, long, which is cloves, into the water and take that steam. Vicks डाल के भी आप बच्चों को steam inhale करवा सकते हैं. Drinking some ajwain water is again helpful. There is a decoction which is made, which is specially with the ginger juice. So 1 teaspoon of ginger juice with a little bit of black pepper, haldi, and honey. You can even add betel leaf juice into this combination. Make it a kind of a paste and just give 1 teaspoon or 1.5 teaspoon to the child in the morning, in the night, and it works wonders. Also some home herbs like turmeric, black pepper, honey, ginger, tulsi, lemon, cinnamon, honey, as I told, ajwain. These are excellent and used in different kind of combinations to treat cold and cough at home. Among the food groups, usage of milk and milk products should be avoided during this time, and in case if you want to use milk, then you need to add haldi, soot powder, that is dry ginger powder, and ajwain while boiling the milk. Boil it well, strain it, add 1 drop of cow's ghee to it, just 1 drop, okay? And it can work really well for children to deal with this condition. Rest, you can give all the food groups that the child likes, include it in the diet. Let them enjoy food, let them be happy, because happiness leads to a quicker recovery. Do not stress them with too many medications at a time. Just try out with 1 or 2 in one go. So that's it for now in this video. I hope I have been able to justify and share with you some most commonly faced issues with the children. Let children develop their own strength, their own immunity. Let them learn to heal their body by themselves. Give them time and space. You be stress free, you be happy, and it will definitely radiate to your children as well. So with this, thank you so much for watching. Till we move on to the next video, stay tuned. Do watch out the complete series of the ABCD. I'm sure you will have a lot of tips handy to be taken away along with this video. Do not forget to share, comment and subscribe to my channel. This is your nutritionist Prerna from NutriReach signing off. Thank you.